what are we seeing? We are seeing a finished workbook for the last challenge. So whenever we select a field from here, and we basically goes here and to refresh the data, right? Okay,
Yeah.
just refreshing. So if I said, like, this can be automated with VBA. So let me explain you how we can do that. Then later we go into the hands-on session with the new dataset that I've recently shared. Okay, so to automate this using VBA, there's only 3 simple steps involved. One is to record the macro, the process that we are doing to refresh it. Number one, assigning a that particular subroutine or code to a button to do it by single click. And third one, assigning that macro to this particular cell. Whenever the cell change, that macro will run. Okay, so let's step in to do that. So first, as I said, we basically need to refresh this one. So that's our goal, right? So we'll record a macro. I'll start recording. I've went into developer and I'll click record macro, and it asks for a name. So I'll say C2 underscore refresh. This is going to be my macro name. I'll click OK. Okay, should not have any. Syntax isn't correct. Right. Okay. Now it started recording. You can see over there. What we need to basically do? We basically want a code for refreshing this particular challenge to, right? So I'll click on this refresh. Now that got refreshed. Now what I'll do? I'll just stop my recording. Now if I go into Visual Basic, okay, I'll open this module. All right, so here you can see, right? So refresh sheet 2 is the one that we've named it. And what are we doing? You first selected N9, so it said you selected N9, and then we refresh that particular query. So you can see code automatically generated to do the process. So whenever we run this macro, that query will be refreshed, right? So this is the step 1. Now what we need to do, we basically need to have an either refresh button or so. So for that we'll go into insert, form controls button. First one, we'll place it over here, and it asks for which macro you want to assign to that button. So let's say refresh 2 and click OK. Okay, and then let's just rename this refresh. Okay. All right. So whenever we click on this, this particular data will get refreshed. So let's say we want to look for mail, and we'll be getting mail. Okay, this is step 2. Now step 3 would be automatically assigning this particular code into this cell. Whenever the cell changes, this particular table need to be automatically changed. That's our main question, right? So for that we'll go into VBA, and we are in basically sheet challenge 2. So we need to go into sheet 2 or challenge 2. Then we need to select worksheet. Here, whenever cell got changed, we need to run that particular macro. So I'll select change. Okay, and this is not required. I'll remove that. So when this particular subroutine will run, whenever some change has happened in this worksheet, sorry. Right. So if I call that macro, the one that I created, this one refresh 2 in here. So whenever a cell got changed, this macro will run automatically. All right. So okay, so let me explain you how this is going to work. So I'll just put in some message box saying hi. Okay, and drop that here. Now when if I change this here, so you can see hi has come. So that means whatever the code inside this will run whenever a cell in this worksheet got changed. Okay, not only this, even if I change one, you can see it's high. Now we basically want to have basically want to run that code only when this particular cell gets changed, right? Only J17 gets changed. Only for that particular cell only, we basically need to refresh that this complete data set. We basically need to assign that macro. So to do that, what we'll do, we'll have an if condition. So I'll say if we have a function intersect. So you can see here, right? Target is the cell that got changed. So if the target, comma, what cell we want to check? We want to check for J17, whether that if the target and J17 are same or intersect, then we want to run that particular macro. Right? I'll say range J17. If these two intersect, then we're going to have some value in there. So if they don't intersect, then I'll just say nothing. If there's no intersection between them, then do nothing else. That means it's intersected. Call my refresh C2 macro and end if. Right. So what are we doing? We are basically checking whether they are intersecting or not. If they don't intersect, then do nothing. If they intersected, then call my C2 macro and run that macro.
What is target?
Target is the one that got changed in the worksheet. So if you change here, right, this one, what's the range of this particular cell? It's J17. So we're going to have J17 in this target. If you change this particular cell, then target will be J16. So the cell that got changed is going to be target. Let's change this here. Now you can see we are getting female records. Any doubts as of now?
No, all good, Akhil.